Go.
It is Bloodlords time, everybody! Welcome back to Monday Night Pathfinder. Our brave souls are finally zoning in on their quarry, the evil Chancellor Kemnebi, who has been pulling the strings behind the scenes of Geb for some time, and it's finally time for his comeuppance. But in order to do so, Geb is going to Geb the king, not the nation, is going to have to do a ritual that has two parts. One, the first part is to try to get enough of Balji's soul back together in order to get a read on where Kemnebi is hiding, and two, to perhaps finally untether the Ghost King from his current place of haunting inside the Cinerarium. So you are given two sets of objectives all over Geb. The first set is more important, the things needed to locate his traitorous chancellor, but the second set will probably endear you all better to Geb in the long run. You've accomplished a few of the tasks. You went to the awesome harbor, where you had acquired the Fiend Flame cage and the 4 keystones from the foundations of the lighthouse. Both objectives. You went to the Cathedral of Epiphenomena and got the skull of Alg-Ari after fighting off a bunch of other skulls that didn't want to let you take it, while some of the priests looked on and laughed at you. You have not yet attempted to destroy the 4 crystals at the top of the temple. You have also been to the Eben Mausoleum, where you got an object of Kemnebi's and an object of Balji's from his office, but you have not yet gotten the book, the Spectra Spira, because you realized that there is in fact a rune-carved lich, and that book is like integral to their frame. They are saying, however, if you give them 2 weeks, I think was the final negotiated number, 2 weeks they will make a copy of the Spectra Spira for you. Finally, there is in Grey Dirge, Kulin's Folly, a large hourglass out in the fields where you all are now, to try to grab a scrap of the 9 o'clock shadow, as well as Berlin Haldoli's last gasp. Now, you all negotiated something with Berlin about that, did you not?
Yes, we did.
We did.
What was your deal with her? I'm struggling to remember exactly what that was.
Because she knows that Geb wants her dead, she's willing to make herself vulnerable to us. She's going to allow us to kill her in order to get her last gasp, and then after Geb has completed the ritual,
Right.
we'll bring her back.
You convinced her. You'll bring her back afterwards. She believes
Yes.
you. And
Yes,
finally,
I will.
oh, go ahead.
I will finally get to use the ritual I've held on to since the Boneyard.
And finally, the ancient Osirian catacombs beneath Yeled, where you're supposed to activate a necromantic wellspring in the flooded catacombs, and also retrieve the armor of a grave knight. Suggestion was that your good friend might be good for that kind of. Those are your objectives. You are currently outside of Grey Dirge, where Berlin has taken you to Kulin's Folly. And I believe one of you had just approached to try to find out what's going on with this strange site here. When it was, in fact, Skobald who went to investigate the 9 o'clock shadow. When all of time seems to warp and flux around you, and 4 creatures seem to emerge from the weird distortions. We're gonna have to contend with this. Come on, wait. Ka-chow? There we go, ka-chow. Good. And we're gonna jump right in as the time distortions seem to happen. Time for initiatives. As they pop up. Or you could go to the Encounters tab and just roll there. All right, let's go. Oh, I had a nat 20 somewhere. Medulla's not here. That, and there you go. Skobald, you privately rolling some dice. What's going on there?
Nothing to worry about, Master.
I'm worried. All right. The first thing that happens, all of the time dilations seem to ebb and flow as they suddenly lurch across you're aware there is a haunt, or a hazard in effect here. You think that in order to disable this hazard, these time distortions, may require fine use of tools to disable it, or psychic magic to try to mend the time distortion. That is your hint. But it's going to happen right now. Skobald, you are currently the only one in the area, so let me roll a d4 for the effect. A massive surge of energy seems to swirl like the face of a clock, round and round, and stops at the 2 o'clock position. Fortunately, that effect means that Skobald is unaffected.
It
Which
is a tea
vexes-
time at the 2 o'clock.
Vexes me very, very much. Cool. Next is going to be one of the time distortions. These guys are the ones that have appeared here. Notice that in the shards are different stages of their lives. Very cool art. This one right here is going to look down at Skobald and cast a spell. Skobald, give me a will save, please. Critical success as you fend off the effects of paralysis. It is then going to move around behind you. This next one right here is going to move in front of you. And time is going to stand still and then accelerate very quickly as a fracturing fist comes towards you, almost like it's breaking through cracks of reality. It's going to be 25 force damage as the ripples in space-time hit you. And then I'm going to need you to make a will save, please. Indeed. When Fleta, you see that all these ripples are surging outwards from the center of the clock. The shadow of the sundial seems to be in 4 different places in 4 different sections on the surface. You think some very strange temporal whatnot is going on right here.
Well, I'm no good with tools, and although I do have psychic abilities, I'm not that good with rituals or occultism. So I think I might just fight the bads. I'm going to target the one that's closest to me. And just do Old Reliable, I think. We're going to Chain Lightning.
Oh no. My favorite spell, really.
Starting at that one and then going north and then working our way.
It's not gonna matter. Watch
to the
this.
west.
Watch this critical success. Oh.
Maybe another time master?
Ah! That was terrible. You notice that it seems to be resistant to all damage. That'll get
Okay.
success takes half. Success takes half. And success takes half.
Okay. That's looking better. And finally, I'm going to Distracting Performance on Skobold. I'm going to make a performance against all of them.
See what you can do.
I'll dance. It'll be visual.
When Fleta begins to dance, I have the DC. That is a success. Skobald,
Skobold's
they all
invisible
turn away
again.
from you.
How
This
rude.
one is going to, I know, right? Is going to look down at Wenfleta over there. Let's go ahead and do this, shall we? Oh, wait. Ooh, there's a spell I don't think I've ever seen before. What does this do? Interesting. Interesting. It's going to move closer. How fast is this thing? Hold up. Oh, 40. Flies to the edge here. It's going to look at when Fleto's casting spells and cast something onto you. Time seems to surge outwards and ripple towards you. Fortitude save.
That's in the corner, master.
Oh, even better. Is Brokor and Wenfleta. Aw.
What's going? Sorry. Fortitude save. That's great.
You got this.
Yeah.
Oh! Brokor resists the effects of time. But Here we go. You're gonna take all the damage, Winfletta. And become sickened.
The description says from my perspective, this feels like it takes days or hours.
Magnificent.
Ah!
So you vanish and then reappear. Having just spent days and days tumbling.
I've been falling for 30
For
minutes.
30 minutes! Kautator. Brokor.
Okay. I didn't even hear him end his turn. Okay. I heard that they were resistant to all damage, which is just lovely. No, seriously, that's great. Defenkavank.
The Huge, also known as the Huge.
Yeah, I am going like.
I
Here,
understand.
Here.
I wasn't gonna quite get it.
I mean, also
Shields up and a
victory,
strike.
Shield, strike.
Ooh, hits.
The strike has been strung. Oh, they're undead.
Seems resistant to the damage.
Yes, but they're undead.
There is that.
Alright, and Dread Martial stance just to try.
Yeah, why not? It's gonna be Shokin.
Alright. Do we see like where on the sundial the shadows are being cast?
In multiple different places, as reality seems to have been fractured and time dilated.
I'll walk up to here, and I'm going to try to dispel it, if possible.
There we go. That's kind of cool. There we go. Fractured reality. Yes. So I gave my hints on what you can do to try to
Yeah.
repair them.
I'm going to try to use occultism.
All right, occultism away. Woo!
And no.
That's how we start our session. A 37 is a critical failure.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes. This one right here is going to fly over to Brokor and reach out with its time-shifting touch. Wow, nat ones are flowing. All right, Skobald. Top. Well, top.
Was Scorbato want to help with the masters?
You are considered to be hidden, by the way. Could
And not to
sneak
seem
in
like they have a reactive strike? Does Scorbato run over here?
Excellent.
Now you're no longer hidden. Unless you
Yes.
sneaked.
No.
Unless you snuck.
Reveal your secret?
Ooh, secrets revealed.
Masters, they have no weakness.
You may ask a question if you like.
What is the lowest save?
Lowest save is going to be Fortitude. Great, against incorporeal undead. Fortitude, excellent. Ping! Exactly what I just said. Ow! It took extra damage from your antithesis. And the fact that it was Ghost Touch. So it took all the damage.
And now it is a frightened.
Because of Dread Martial. Frightened one. Can they become frightened? They can!
You are not a master of time. Scorbato no time. It is a time for a tea.
Oh, well. Alright then. That looks kind of familiar. Oh, well, alright then. A 2. So on a 2, I become enfeebled.
Enfeebled
For
for
4
4
rounds.
rounds.
Yeah. Ow. Cool. The time rift ripples out again. This time it's going to affect everybody except for Wenfleda. So let's start with Skobold. Skobold. You're unaffected again with a 2. Brokor. You rolled a 3. You are affected somewhat erratically. You are concealed for 1 round. Next is Shokin. Shokin! You notice that as the time surges towards Brokor, you become quickened for 1 round. Kautator.
Oh, wow.
You also become quickened for 1 round.
Master
It only
Shokin, do
gives
not
good
stop.
things.
This time is helpful.
There were no negative effects there. What? Yeah, this one is going to come back here. Touch you. Brokor, is he within your? I think he is. Is he within your? He's within 15 feet of you.
The
Yes?
Who's within?
enemy.
Enemy's not.
They both have to be. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll just do it again. Because that seems to be working quite well. Oof. You are concealed.
Don't interfere.
Hits. That's for Brokor. Brokor, I need you to make a will save, please. I also need Skobold to take damage from the save.
I just realized
I
what
like-
Skobold said.
Wenfleda.
I'm gonna try to make a fortitude to clear this sickened.
You will try. When did you get the sick? When did I give that to you?
I wonder if I fell into the time distortion.
Yeah. That's from one of their spell.
No,
It was
that
from
makes
casting
sense.
the time.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That is what I'm looking at. That is a failure.
Okay.
I also have the number.
Next, Brokor's vitality attack seemed to do stuff to them. Are these guys undead? I think they are. I'm gonna targeting the one that's north of Brokor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Claim Undead.
This is a terrible idea. Oh my god. What's your orders?
My order is fight the creatures that look like you.
Well,
That's all.
cool. This one is going to attack Brokor, who is still unable to be seen. Oh my god. Last one. Because of the shield. Kautator. Oh, and then I take the persistent vitality, but I recover. You're not muted.
Maybe they have their mic muted.
No,
It's-
maybe.
No, my mic's not. My mic's
Oh,
not muted.
okay.
Okay.
It's Kobold.
Oh, thank you, Master.
Hum.
One flutter.
Bouncing harm to Winfleda. Brokor,
Thank you.
you're still concealed.
Yay.
By the way, you had an extra action, Kautator? Because you were quickened.
That
Oh,
took-
echoing
that took
channel.
4
Yeah, I
actions.
see.
I just realized I am surrounded. Thanks, Jim. I'm popular today.
Yes,
Right, we are
you're
going
my
to
favorite.
Defink to the opposite side.
They all growl. Reactive trick.
Let's hope they don't have reactive strength. It's the shield.
They all look like they really want to hit you.
No, they don't have different reactive strength. Oh, well.
But they want it real bad.
Well, I already have my shield raised, so I can swing again.
Huh.
Hey.
Hits. Yeah, they definitely don't like that. Alright, Shokin.
One day this will work.
On
all of
it's gonna
them.
get weird. Ready? Here we go. Fail. Success. Wow. Gee. Well, I have one failure. Become this one. 2. All the rest become frightened. 1. And 1, they all take half damage. And this one takes all the damage. Alright. That's pretty weird.
And then here's an action. I'm gonna.
You are quick. Yeah, you're about to say you are hastened.
Well, here's an action. A step right here. Target this one, and let's lie.
It's weird how well it works when you shoot stuff. It's because they're resisting the damage. But it does. It's already frightened, and it takes. Well, it's deafened, I suppose. But hey, it's deafened permanently. Yeah.
Oh no, it succeeded. So why is it deafened?
Oh, you're right. I don't know. It doesn't actually matter. That's probably why.
All right.
It'll just keep yelling at you. This one right here. Come here, Shokin.
Is it a step or does it a stride, Master?
I'll say it strides. I regret everything. Ping! And it runs up to Shokin, and just before its claws and fractured reality gets to you, it vanishes.
Technically, the critter interrupted, so it can't even move.
Will you let me have my narration? You killed it. Be happy. Go ahead.
But that's how the ability works.
Go ahead.
Scobardo doesn't want to play by rule.
That's fair. That's fair. Remember, this one is controlled by Winfletta currently.
Oh,
You can give it the controlled condition to make it easier to remember.
yeah, bro. Scobardo not. But the use of force, masters. That's still will attack it twice.
Okay. Hits.
I don't think I even have force.
Miss. All right. First thing's gonna happen. The quickened goes away. The quickened goes away, and the concealed goes away. And off we go. Starting with Skobald. Skobald, you become quickened. What the heck? Shokin, you become quickened. I'm just gonna roll 4s, aren't I? No. Brokor, you are unaffected, and everyone else is outside of the clock face.
It only
That
gives
is-
good things.
That's not true. It's just not rolling the bad things. This one's gonna attack Skobald. Well, bam. And one more for good luck. This one right here is going to go over here to attack this one. Question is, can they actually hurt each other?
It's a force damage.
They can.
Very effective.
Stop hitting him. And then at the end of his turn, he makes a will save. He
Yeah.
succeeds and is no longer control.
But he is slowed, I think. Claim Undead has some kind of nasty
Oh, does it?
consolation prize. Yeah, whenever they succeed, they become stunned 1 and confused 1. Sorry.
Yeah, that's on a. Oh, I see. And they become
Whenever they
something
succeed
confused
at the
one for one
spell.
round. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for 1 round.
Magnificent. All right, Winfletta.
Okay. Hmm. We're just chain lightning again. Making our way west.
Mistress,
Starting
if
at
you
this one.
move into a scoreboard aura, you are not to be a second while you're in.
Whoa.
Would you mind if I do that before?
Go ahead.
Right, I move here.
Okay, ready?
And then my second goes away.
It just counted as one last. Not sure if they're automation. But...
All right, damage.
Right.
This one, reflex save. Oh, there it is.
So be it.
Stopped at the second one.
That's all I got. I moved and then.
All right. This one's a bit surrounded. He steps to here, having seen that you all are using reactive strike. Shokin. Uh-oh, but I think Brokor can react to this one. Take that champion's resistance, Shokin. And yep, you can step as a free action, by the way, Brokor. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Cool. Alright. Kautator! It's taking the persistent damage. Go ahead, Brokor.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Well, that's a bonk.
Some bonk was delivered.
Still not dead. Okay. Well, bonk it again.
Because all your bonk keeps getting reduced.
Oh, right.
And it takes the persistent vitality, but, like, it keeps clearing it the next turn.
Yeah, is there anything? No. I don't want to use that just yet. Right, just rate shield and turn.
Alright. Shokin, you are quickened.
Be sure to bonk.
Attempts were made to bonk.
It is off guard.
It do be flanked. That whip tap. Brrr. Jeez. Well, you know, it's been real. As that one boofs out of existence in a flash, fractured realities. Are you muted? Because you're not actually talking.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. It was this one over here.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it was that one over there. Well, it's because I couldn't hear you.
Yeah. I said this Goble needs the help.
That one is still alive, but it's kind of done. Turn that off. Back.
This one's still alive after taking over 200 damage?
What?
Well, yeah, because the imaginary weapon needs to be doubled because of the crit.
Imaginary weapon does need to be doubled, yeah.
Still don't think. Oh no. Nope, still alive.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, it keeps reducing. Imaginary weapon slashing damage. It's getting reduced. Oh, it's been reduced twice. Hang on. I have to. By one. 15 more. Still up.
Okay.
I have to see if he's still confused. He is no longer confused, but he's still slowed.
We'll see. Yeah.
A for effort. Skobold!
Okay. Will we have all the lovely target?
Implements assault. Here we go.
Going a clockwise in honor of a clock.
Ah, I feel this is very appropriate. Hits. Oh no. Oh. That's. Oh. I'm still alive.
And then a scoreboard to have a one haste action, so we'll look at this one that he had exploited last turn. And use his weapon
Intensify
implement to get a +2 attack.
Okay. Oh.
Scoreboard to try.
Intense. All right. It's time for the time distortions again. Maybe you all will get some negative ones this time. Wouldn't that be nice? Start with Skobold. Skobold, you are unaffected. Shokin, you are unaffected. Wenfletta, come quickened. I can't win. Woo! Brokor, unaffected. I rolled nothing but 2s and 4s.
What kind of
So
dice
we
is
got
it?
a conceal for Master Brokor.
Sorry, what?
Master Brokor was concealed, probably not a 2 or 4, right?
It was a 3.
Oh, that was a 3, the one and only time.
The only time it was something other than a 2 or a 4 was a 3.
Skobold, that has to be the target of your exploit vulnerability to reactive strike, right?
Correct. Yeah, totally fine.
Here you go. Ah! There we go. That's what it's about. Boop. And that's all of your actions. Next. This guy's no longer confused, but he is slowed 1. That and a will save. Oh no! And the 27 damage, please, Skobal. And with that, as time ripples around you, you vanish. Swoop. Woo! Excellent. Wenfletta.
Uh-oh. I was gonna heal him. Hopefully he's okay.
Oh my god, this is terrible. No, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Let me pop it. Wenfletta. Skobal just vanishes in a ripple of time distortions.
When Fled is currently in the process of getting ready to heal, and she's like, Looking at this one that's close to me. We pull out the 6th rank. First I'm going to Whispers of Weakness, targeting that one. Buff myself up, and then we will Moonlight Ray.
Skobal can't whisper to you. It's so sad. Oh my gosh.
There we go, off to the Shadow Realm. Double that.
We're banished. That, oh yeah, double. Yep, done. It explodes.
And then, as my hasted action, I stride that. That's all.
All right, this one is going to look at Wenfletta. Brokor, would you like to intervene?
Ah, yes.
You need super shield.
Oh, there it is. That was a long time coming.
Oh, wait, is it? I have shield raised? Oh, yeah, I can react. Not reactive strike. No, not that one. Shield of Reckoning. That one.
I'm gonna take no damage from that.
Liberating Step.
Weakness. Then second strike. Then third strike. There we go. Not 20. You could probably do this one too.
Yeah, I can also Liberating Step this one.
48 minus Champion's Resistance. What we got left? 27. I also need you to make a will save, please.
Oh no, I don't want to disappear.
Kautator. Well, that one dies from all of the persistent damage.
Hey, but it succeeded against its fire damage.
Yay
People
for
are-
me.
People are still pretty well off.
Yeah, everyone looks pretty good. Brokor.
Well, if this one's the only one still alive, Skobold's been
is.
sent to the Shadow Realm. Skobold triggered their trap guard, apparently.
Apparently.
We're going to defenk bank. Right. It is.
It's a
Barely.
bottomless trap hole is what it was.
Just barely.
I
was
hate
it.
those.
Because I'm in range, I can bonk.
That's gonna bonk. Well, it's been fun. Skobold, at the end of your turn, give me a will save. And Skobold reappears. But Skobold, you don't feel like any time at all has passed. Just all of a sudden, the guy that you were fighting is now on the floor.
Oh, Master Brookware, apologies, did not know to see you there.
Ah. It's good to have
With
you
that,
back.
as they're the only negative effects that happen from this time distortion is actually if I rolled a 1, you become slowed. That's literally the only downside. So I'm just going to close out the encounter as you guys are eventually going to.
Fair
No
enough.
damage, no nothing. Finally, the distortion seemed to calm down with the destruction of its guardians. But the shadow is still whipping in all directions. Some of you had some ideas on how to pin the shadow down to capture it. Now's the time to reiterate them.
I'm afraid I already blew my manifestation. When Skobold was approaching, I used that to create a light to try and get it to point the shadow in a specific direction.
Remember, it was supposed to be something as bright as sunlight, was it?
Yeah.
Is there a reason it's no longer manifested?
No, that was sort of where we left off last session. It's
Then I
it
would say it
probably
is still
be here.
there. And the shadow settles on 9 o'clock.
Oh, nice. Now we
Quick,
need to
capture
get
with
some...
your magics.
It's true. Look, you use your magics to capture the 9 o'clock shadow.
Pokemon.
Gotta catch all the shadows.
I'll have that.
Score would have heard of a 5 o'clock shadow, but never a 9 o'clock shadow.
Just a little bit longer.
I'll mark that one off the list.
Excellent. I will mark it off your list as well. Kulin's Folly. Acquire a scrap of 9 o'clock. Where are we headed next? We have to get Berlin Haldoli's last gasp. Spectra
She is with us. She's the one that brought us here, but because I burned my manifestation, I can't collect her soul until tomorrow.
She sort of looks up at you all awkwardly and presses her fingertips together. So is
Well,
it...
you have time
is
to
it
get your
time?
affairs in order.
Oh, well, wonderful. I don't suspect I should be out for too long, right? Come back rather quickly, yes?
We should be back tomorrow. Be ready by then.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant after that bit until the next bit when you promised to bring me back, of course.
Maybe a month.
Yes.
That's an exceedingly long time. Surely, His Majesty Geb does not require that amount of time with my last gasp.
I'm afraid it might take a little bit, at least 2 weeks. We still need to get a copy of a certain book made for us, in order for the ritual to be completed.
I mean, you could come back after 2 weeks, right? It's an option.
But who's to say that
suppose
you would
there's no
still
rush.
be here?
Where on earth would I go?
But knowing what
I don't
you
think she's
know,
planning
you
on
might try.
See? At least when Fleda understands that is your name, right?
Yes.
Ah,
For
perfect.
remembering.
When Fleda understands. So, I'll see you all in 2 weeks then, eh?
Yeah, see you then.
Perfect! She turns and starts heading back towards Grey Dirge.
I was bluffing a little bit. I don't know if she might try and run, but I'm sure that she has more respect for Geb than that. We can track her down if she tries something like that.
Where in the world is Burlinghal do Liego? That's... But yeah.
When one faces the threat of death, I think that supersedes any favor towards a ruling body.
You know what? You might be right. She certainly seems to love life.
She's like 100 feet away from you. She can't hear you, but like she's right.
Should we bludgeon her to death, Masters?
No, because I can't retrieve her soul yet. Let's
Weren't-
just move
weren't
on
you
to other
gonna-
tasks and come back to this.
Weren't you gonna put it in a soul jar or something like that?
Yeah, but I need
Oh.
manifestation to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna put it in an item and then transfer the soul from the item back into her body when all things are said and done.
All right.
So
What's
now
on
it's either
next?
back to Epiphanomena or we're off
We
to
go
the
to
Obsidian
Yolette.
Now,
Catacombs.
I do have to explain something that may be relevant to Kautator's. You were instructed by Geb to destroy the 4 soul-collecting crystals at the top of the Ergothoan Cathedral of Epiphanomena. The daughter
Yes.
of Ergothoa that you met with seemed shocked and surprised, but you all said you'd put it off until later, so she didn't like directly intervene. But I imagine you would feel some type of way about it.
Yes, it's a good thing I was in my ritual feasting, or I would have been quite incensed.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
I listened to the episode.
Yes.
I
So
did,
Kautator doesn't actually know what you're all gonna try to do.
I did put a stop to it for the moment.
A stop to what?
Breaking the crystals.
Oh, yes. You sort of put off on a couple of the less seemly tasks. Where to, kids?
Well, I guess off to Yolette to activate a wellspring.
How are we getting to you, lad?
On our wonderfully acquired rental horse.
Brought to your by?
All of
Brought
these.
to you by Skobald the plushie.
Brought to you by all of these wondrous benefactors.
Brought to you by the champions of the Cosmic Caravan.
For a measly 1 gold a day, you too can have a skeletal horse.
You can feed a small child in Usabo. Anyway, so we're not teleporting, we're riding, because it's like days.
Joking, I don't want to ride. Won't you teleport us? I hate riding.
Well, if we do teleport, then we actually will have some downtime between.
What do we do about a Graven Knight armor?
That is a good question.
Anyone know where another Graven Knight might be?
I was
You
thinking
think
we'd be able
we'd
to
be-
ask. You go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. I was thinking we could ask. Oh shit! I should have his name written down here. Where is it?
Seldig?
Seldig.
Seldig. Yes. He trusts us, and he's a Grave Knight himself, familiar with the others. Probably he knew a little bit about the War Master's Council. I don't want to hurt him. I really don't want to hurt him. It's anathema to me to separate loved ones. He has his daughter to take care of, so we should really, well, it sounds cruel to say, but take a Grave Knight that no one's going to miss. I don't want to hurt Seldig, not after all he's done for us.
If I remember correctly, isn't their souls tethered to the armor? That's what makes it move.
Basically, yes.
So what if we do the same thing they were going to do to Haldoli, we do to Seldig.
It's possible that could work.
But
Let
we
me,
keep how Dolly's a body, so they're gonna have a body.
Yeah. Geb is taking Seldig's armor. You all are keeping Haldoli's body. You just need her gap.
Yes, we could maybe find a donor body.
Donor armor?
Oh no, transfer her soul directly into a
Find-
freshly deceased body.
Finding other
Oh.
Grave Knights seem easier than finding a separate body and trying to transfer more souls.
Let's just open.
If anybody wants to make a blind society check. Why exactly is Geb so angry with Seldig? Got one from Wenfleta, one from Shokin.
Probably all the jackals that Seldig released in his castle.
Yeah, how dare. Skullbald. Skullbald and Shokin, the two of you actually, between the two of you, you're able to piece it together. You're able to piece together that Seldig, of course, used to be one of the Knights of Ozum. Somebody who was infiltrating Geb better part of a millennium ago, but was captured, corrupted, and turned into a Grave Knight. And they were all convinced to steal the body of Erasni to transform her into a lich. They succeeded, of course. But they went looking for something known as the Bloodstones of Erasni. And that is where they faltered. They were never able to find these powerful artifacts, despite centuries of looking. So, for that failure, Geb resigned Seldig to just be in charge of the garrison over at Yeled. And now he's like, you know what? I suppose I could fully punish him for not accomplishing the task I set out for him to do. Bring me his armor. Just a suggestion.
That doesn't seem fair. I'm sure he did his best.
Master, the Scoreboard would like to point out Seldig not to fully complete his task. If we not fully complete the task of getting all the things on the list, we may be a Seldig of the future.
Interesting.
Let's just talk to him. Let's just talk to him and ask him about other Grave Knights.
Oh no,
Let's
just
be-
talking about to complete all the items on the list, not necessarily get the Seldig armor. Talk about to get to destroy a crystal.
Like if you don't destroy the crystals?
Yes, I agree.
What are
We
the
should do everything.
bloodstones?
They are powerful artifacts not appearing in this adventure. Scattered
Okay.
across the
For more
multiverse.
information, please see a Tyrants of Grass Adventure Pass.
Oh, there you go.
I was asking in character as Shokin.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, for more information, please see a Tyrants of Grass.
they were actually some of the organs of Erasmus turned into powerful.
Actually, see the Claws of the Tyrant adventure path.
But they first appear in the Tyrants of Grass.
Actually, Claws of the Tyrant is not an adventure path. It's an anthology.
I'm actually,
If we're all
this is
gonna
getting a
actually
pretty intense. Chat, watch out.
Chat, who got the last word? Vote now.
Who got the
So
last
chat,
gasp?
do we kill
Who got
Seldig
the
or do we
last
kill a random hell?
Berlin Haldoli wins with 1.5 votes.
I just remembered something.
Oh yeah, chat has a hero point.
No, why'd you have to say it? I was purposely not saying what it was. I was purposely not saying what it
Chat
was.
has a hero point. Well, that's dangerous.
Oh,
Chat,
no.
I would like for you to, if I roll a critical failure on something that's going to kill a party member, please use your hero point to re-roll my roll.
You will be rewarded with a new hero point to chat if you do that.
Well, that hardly seems fair. Then they just do whatever I say and keep getting hero points.
They only
Yeah,
get the
but
hero
the-
point if the player
yeah, but-
character dies.
I forgot.
Yes!
I forgot. I was really hoping that no one said anything about chat having a hero point.
For
that they
future
could
games,
use.
all character deaths equals a hero point for the chat. That's going to be a thing across all of my games now.
Even ones that aren't being streamed.
Yeah, even the ones that aren't being... We'll figure it out.
Right, so we
So all of a sudden
arrive?
in Kingmaker, somebody Ilwyn passes some save against the death effect. I was like, nope, chat cashed in there. Your hero point. Wait, what? What chat? No, I'm sorry, chat has spoken. Reroll it. Oh, critical failure.
Why Ellen? Why not Ferris or
That was just the first
Alexander?
one that came up. Fine, Alexander. No, Mikhail.
Mikhail
come
uses
back
the
in a
hero
week.
point from chat.
Mikhail, do you want to? I mean, chat, do you want to kill Mikhail?
Not sure if you want to talk about the killing of dogs on the stream.
Mikhail's not a dog, he's a familiar.
Yeah, he's a
That still looked
familiar
like a
dog.
Chat's
to-
still recovering from a little shadow.
Sorry, we're way off topic. Let's get back on point here. Where are we going next? Are we teleporting to Giled?
I don't have teleport prepared. That'll take a
What?
day.
Back to the Manorera, Masters.
Yes, let's go to the Manorera. We're in no rush. We can
You make
sleep
your way
there and
back.
travel tomorrow.
Varric is hard at work. Some new outbreak of things happening in Emmanuel Blackspear's domain, territory, whatever you want to put it. Jurisdiction, that's the word. Jurisdiction have caused a flurry of paperwork. And since Varric is literally stuck in one place all day with nothing to do, he gets excellent amounts of paperwork done. If anybody would like to consult with Varric, now is the time.
Varric, what do you know about the Hell Knights other than Celtic?
The
Do you
Hell
know where we can
Knights?
find
The
Grave Knights. Grave Knights.
Knights?
Yeah.
Hell
Grave
Knights are something totally different. I was like, wait, where are we going with this? Sorry, go ahead.
I got the two confused. My bad.
It's alright.
Do you happen to know locations of other Grave Knights other than Celtic?
That's a curious question. The Grave Knights do indeed have, well, they lead long lives. And they are a litigious bunch. Especially the War Masters Council. He sort of shuffles through papers. What do you know anything about the Grave Knights?
I mean, superficial stuff, I'm sure.
Huh.
They're undead that are created bound to suits of armor. There's a number of them on the War Masters Council, and of course, Seldeg used to be a very high position. The old Knights of Ozem that were sent to bring back Erasni's body were all turned into Grave Knights. All this.
Presumably, he's got legal paperwork all over the house.
Yes.
Assuming it's possible. I don't want to throw the adventure off course or anything, but what do you... I'll need his token, I think. I don't see it.
Oh, you
Would I be able
access
to
to it anymore?
Would I be able to assist Varric in searching?
Unfortunately, not. Not. Because, where are you?
I don't like that
Rotor.
chat has agreed to
One flutter.
chat has agreed to help Caden if God calls for a change of fate. Chat.
God calls for aid!
When a god calls, you answer the phone.
Varric is in the party again, if you notice.
Ooh, I hardly ever use the... Okay, there it is. Society check.
I said to do it blind, but okay.
Whoops. Sorry.
No, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. With that check, you would go through all your papers and start to find some lists of grave knights here. You would know... Yes, is that a... You rolled it. Yes, you would know that under Seldeg, as a matter of fact, somebody who was in charge of the catacombs themselves is Corporal Eligrai. Corporal Eligrai is a female grave knight who was actually tried for being a traitor to Geb and was suspected of being a Nexian sympathizer. Nothing ever stuck, and it was always said that she had gotten away with it only because she had good lawyers.
Similar crimes to what Zeldeg's accused of, and with Geb you never know, but we could pay her a visit while we're visiting the catacombs.
Yes, that would be preferable to killing Seldig.
Snoop around. See if she's done anything bad.
Excellent.
Well, according to this, she's guilty.
Never firmly established whether or not she was guilty, but many people believe.
We won't know until we get there, but for now I think we should rest. We're in no rush. We should head to the catacombs tomorrow. Give
I
Haldoli time to
agree.
prepare her things.
To put
Then
your
I'm going
mind
to go ahead
at
and
ease,
rest you all. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Skobald.
just to put your mind at ease, Master Shogun, Master's a kill for much less than a guilty verdict.
Oh
Yes.
no, Shogun was trying to justify killing her. Instead of Seldig.
Yes, and that's why I scoreboard to say Master's a kill for much less than a guilty verdict. So not
So
a
she
matter of
won't be a
innocent or
problem.
guilty.
True.
Everyone has been rested. Are we headed to Yeled? Use your daily preparations, cast your daily spells.
Of course.
I'm not gonna prepare my staff of power just yet. That's a tool that'll help us later.
Please, Master Shogun, prepare a teleport.
Spell
I think
craft.
I've prepared everything.
Take off you.
You get a
Where
teleport.
are you?
And you get a teleport. Perfection. You arrive on a raining and storming day. The rain itself pours down as lightning flashes, and you make your way over to Fort Hall. All of the statues take on a slightly more sinister appearance in the downpour of rain, and the manor house itself is illuminated by flashes of lightning, before eventually the front doors open and you all are ushered inside to dry. Seldag will come down the stairs wearing what looks like a big sort of like a fancy silk robe. He will come walking down. I trust you are here on behest of Geb once more.
Hello, Master Seldig. Yes, we are.
Then I, of
Not
course,
in-
shall answer my master's call.
But we are
For,
not here for you.
I hadn't suspected you were.
Do you know where your former it was
Current.
his former lieutenant, right?
Current lieutenant. I mean, she's still there.
Do you know where your lieutenant is by chance?
I, in fact, have several. To whom do you refer?
The one who was in charge of the catacombs.
Corporal Eligrai. What do you need her for?
Geb request her armor.
Who's that you're talking about? As Aliret sort of comes rubbing at her eyes down the stairs. I'm so sorry, I was having a nap. The rain had lulled me to sleep. She walks up and like gently takes Seldig's arm, sort of holds on to it as they stand there together. Seldig glances down at her. What do you wish to do with Corporal Eligrai?
Geb requests the armor of a grave knight. He wanted yours. But we
Aliret
thought
looks
differently.
startled and looks up at Seldeg, but he just remains stone-faced.
But we
Why do you
thought
not
differently.
take mine, then? He narrows his eyes at all of you.
Because they have some strange sense of sentimentality towards you, Seldig.
Does Kautator speak for the rest of you?
It's not towards you in particular, Celtic. More so towards Ali Rat. She's happy here, able to live her life. You've done well by her.
Well, speak for
And
yourself.
who are we to take that away?
So, speak for yourself, Shogun. I personally am indebted to Seldig.
We all are. You're good men, Celtic.
I don't think any of this invalidates Kautator's claim. This is sentimentality. For better or for ill, and if I'm being honest, for the sake of my daughter, he puts his arm over her shoulder, I am grateful you have chosen this route, but I do not know if I can condone the loss of Eligrai. She may have been accused of things in the past, but she is a good officer. Is there no other route?
Then do you have a Grave Knight in mind?
We are happy
He
to kill
muses.
any or Grave Knight.
If only there were a way to separate the soul from the armor. But alas, it is an integral process.
There is. Because isn't technically armor an item?
The GM answers yes.
Would I be able to use the ritual to transfer the soul from the armor into something else?
We sort of ventured down this path. The biggest problem is the armor is going to be used in the ring, likely stripping out of any of its magic, which means the soul would have nowhere to go back.
Well, yeah,
I think,
like you say, if we find like I said, we can find a donor body. We could just
No.
transfer the soul to that.
It's not how Grave Knights work.
Yeah, Grave
Celtic
Knights
a
are-
second ago said something about it being an involved process, so you know how it works. You know how that happens. The idea.
Only inasmuch as I underwent it painfully and in agony some centuries.
Oh, Mr. Stoneflatter, you suggest we create a new Grave Knight from a horrible person?
No,
It is a
no.
possibility.
Did you come all this way only to seek the armor?
We've also
We also have to visit the catacombs.
we also need to activate the wellspring in the catacombs.
Then Eligrai is the one you're going to have to speak to anyway. I will take you to the catacombs. You can take the measure of Eligrai yourself. And with that, he walks back upstairs. He's gone for a few minutes, and he comes back down wearing his traditional armor. Rather, he's been wearing the armor the entire time, but he takes the robe off. Clops down the stairs, strapping his sword to his side. Come. The rains will go for days yet, and I trust your task is time sensitive.
Somewhat. There's no terrible rush, but we wouldn't like to delay more than we have to.
He throws open the door and just walks right out into the rain.
But it's a little bit less pleased by the rain, but water is the one of the patrons of her goddess, so I'll sort of say a prayer and walk out into it.
Chat, I don't think you have spell slots. I don't think you can cast spells for God. I'm sorry.
All right. If there are no objections, out into the rain we go.
What was
Ooh,
what was
Castor.
chat trying to cast?
Well, they said tip the scales, but I don't think that's what's the actual name of the spell? Nudge the scales.
Nudge the scales. Yes, that heals, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, nudge the scales is an action, though. It's not a spell. Something I can do.
chat's 0 for 2.
The scoreboard hold up umbrella for Master Kautator, normally to block out the sunlight, but then now keep him dry.
Oh, yeah. Good way to do it. Between that and some draw moisture, Kautator's going to be squeaky clean, squeaky dry. All right. You are led to the edge of town, where you notice that there is a massive setting of skulls carved into a natural formation of rock. And in the center of it, you can see that there is an opening that leads down into the ground. Seldeg points in the dim, sort of blurriness of the rain. That is your destination. The old entrance, of course, has collapsed. We defend this one against those that would go inside. It is an ancient Osiriani catacomb. It's full of dangers and wonders alike. My lieutenant can assist you further. She will be inside.
And let's head inside.
In you get. Heading down here, eventually you're going to turn a couple of corners before you finally reach a small area that opens up into, it almost looks like a barracks. You will see beds up against the wall. A couple of them are full of some of the quick members of this group, but most of them are dead. You see a smattering of skeletons, a smattering of zombies, a couple other more quote-unquote elevated undead, and in charge of all of them, you will see who must be Corporal Eligrai, who, of course, they didn't give me any art of. Why would they? So I will just give you this. You see the traditional image of the Grave Knight. And she stands there in her full armor, but she turns and looks at you, the hollows of her eyes sweeping over each of you. This is not your post. There wasn't a transfer for one of my units, was there? To rest or eat or sleep gets really boring when on a long-term assignment. I can take you there personally, but I will warn you, the way is dangerous. Are you prepared to face the Osiriani curses that lay upon
My goddess protects me. And the others
Of
are quite
course.
skilled.
She's going to lead you down into the ground. Eventually, the sound of the rain fades. You find yourselves moving into deeper and deeper darkness. Would you all like to use some light, or are we going to continue in the dark?
I think all but like one person has dark vision.
I do not have dark vision, but my holy
hi.
symbol of Nadiri, that dagger on my belt, it glows.
Excellent. So as you all finally turn a corner, she's going to stop and smile at all of you. This is the farthest that I go. Just beyond is where you will find the necromantic wellspring. Anything beyond this point is unexplored by us and has been sealed up by decree. Good luck. I shall await you here. She steps to one side.
Oh, before you depart, since you've been here for a while, do you know the reason they sealed it up?
Assyrians used to be the ones in charge of this land until King Geb liberated it from them. Many places that were once sacred to the Assyriani were sealed up for either future use or future corruption. I suppose Geb hasn't gotten around to this one yet.
Thank you.
Until now. And with that, she steps to the side. As you get to there, Shokin, you will see down this corridor are a pair of portcullises, one here and one at the far end. They are extremely rusty, and any managing way of controlling them is not immediately apparent.
If need be, I can Disintegrate the bars, probably.
Do I see any levers anywhere?
Give me a perception check. Public is fine. You do see a lever, right?
Excellent. Because where is it? There it is.
Uh-oh, is it a Shokin moment to shine?
It is.
Master Shokin gonna teleport and then
Translocate.
aggro everything over there.
Okay, so you're teleporting in, translocating in?
Yes.
Nope, one more.
Yeah.
Wow, did that just like let you through? It shouldn't have done that. How did you do that? Oh, they didn't put any walls here. Of course.
Quick, make a run for it.
I flipped the lever.
Damn.
Stand by. Because as
Front.
soon as you appear, in this large circular room's center, you see a flooded shaft that descends into a lower level of the catacombs. The shaft is nearly 20 feet across, 80 feet deep, and leads down to this lower level. There are some alcoves at the southern end piled with mold, bones, and rubble. So naturally, from the sides of these alcoves, all of the bones animate and are going to immediately attack before you can throw. Magnificent.
We shall see. Because I might be able to go first in initiative and flip the lever.
Hope there's not a
That's-
strength check involved.
Masters has done it again.
Since I'm rolling with stealth, can I have total cover to make my initiative roll even
100% yes.
higher? Okay.
Too far to demoralize anything. The Grave Knight is going to have her arms folded on her chest. That one seems enthusiastic. One
He's
foot
around
up.
the corner.
Oh,
How
you
can
want
she
me to
see
give you the... Oh, you gave us...
I gave it to myself, don't worry.
Perfect.
There we
Ka-chow. Some sort of a creature is going to come flying around the corner made up of the mold and the bones that have constituted themselves into something here. Going to... Oh. Be slithering through the small amount of water in this room. It's going to fly up to you and attempt to
Hello.
reposition you away from the lever. Success! Come right over here, please. And then she's going to try to grab you. Oh, did I not target you? I did. I don't think a 23 is going to... Oh, because you rolled...
No.
Wait a second. I rolled your grapple check for some reason. Hang on.
Oh.
Grab. It's not that great. Nope. Fails to hold on to you. Next is Shokin.
I step and I flip the lever.
You all hear a loud grinding noise, and the portcullises will... You have
Is
one
that
action
one
remaining.
action? I was about to ask. Go look at this one here. And just because I can.
Can you? Force Fang! Roll damage. Pew! She takes it. Scovald!
Okay. Master Shokin, I need a helper. Hurry. And cast a time skip on the masters are down here.
Oh, time skip. You all are quickened on your next turn. Can you step, stride, or strike?
Then a run
Magnificent.
up. Masters, they have a no weakness, but immune to bleed, death, disease, paralysis, poison, and being unconscious. Surprise. And then a thrower one tray.
Hits. Ping. Kautator.
Not much I can do at the beginning.
You are quickened, Master.
Still quickened until your turn, so this one's gonna come around the corner here. Shokin! Start clawing at you. One more claw at you. Oh well, Winfletta.
Okay. No time like the present. Off we go. Dip.
Herpaderpaderpader.
Uh,
Is that your hasted
quick
action?
question. Yeah, that's a hasted action. Quick question. I believe I could target that one with chain lightning eventually as like part of the chain, but it would get a concealed check because I can't see it, even though I could probably hear it as it's readying itself for battle.
I would make it. They would have to be hidden from you, not concealed,
Yeah,
because you literally cannot see them.
I'd have like a 50% miss chance on
Correct.
that one. Okay. Despite that, I think that I'm still gonna do that.
Okay. Chain lightning
chain
away?
lightning. Starting with the one nearest me, then moving north, then moving to the one that's hidden.
Of course. First one's a failure.
Woo!
Second one. Critical failure.
Take it!
Wow. This one. This one I'm gonna need a DC 5 flat check. Or DC 10,
DC
11, sorry. Nope.
So be it.
You do not find your target on that one, but that was still
No harm
good
done.
damage.
Then I still have an action.
Do.
Jokin's
You are
healthy.
hastened.
So why not? Ooh, I'm gonna distracting performance, and I'm gonna orate. So hopefully I'll be able to distract that one, even though it can't see me. I'll probably still have to make a concealment check, but I'm gonna try and distract all of them from Shokin.
Okay, you will try.
Assuming they're not mindless. Yeah, I'll try it. Might not work, but we'll see. I will orate. Oratory.
That's really good. That is a success.
And if they're mindless, they ignore me, though.
They are not.
All right, that's
Annoying. Cool. This one seems very confused that it doesn't know where Shokin has disappeared to.
well, they do. They just treat him like he's invisible, but they still know what square he's in.
Yes, but like they don't know why they can't see him. But they're gonna try anyway. Huzzah! Oh, flat check.
Woo!
Ah!
I love
Ah!
distracting performance.
That didn't work. Brokor!
Okay, for this I'm actually going to need my familiar because it has an ability I need it to cast.
You got it. Coming up. Ciao.
Alright, first action is to command my familiar. It's going to cast on, let me make sure I'm targeting Vroko, please.
You are hastened, by the way,
I know.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's why I'm actually able to do this. Alright, my familiar is going to cast Path of the Tempest on me. Sure. I'm going to be just a little bit faster.
Wow. You have 3 actions remaining.
Since 30 feet. Yeah, okay, 30 feet. movement.
Nice.
Right, to get around that corner.
1.
And then 35 feet. That means that in a single stride, I can get up there. Cool. I'm now going to defensive ants.
Yep. As you step to that last portcullis, I need to check your exploration activities.
I'm always.
Excellent, you're defending. Perfect. You feel a pressure plate go underneath your feet.
Well, that's great.
All of all along this, between the portcullises, small holes open up and launch spears out of each of the openings. First one comes towards Brokor. Excellent.
Ow.
Oh my! Whoa! Whoa! Is that
Huh?
correct?
I think that might be doing all of them.
Whoa!
Better
10,
get
What would
ready.
be-
Better reroll and
Is it
miss
crit?
the
I
spear
mean, I'm
tags.
doubled.
I'm not gonna
39,
I'm not gonna
48,
die, but
50. Hang on, 54.
that's like half of my health.
Okay, it's 53. Holy moly! That is
Is it already doubled?
the correct. That's
Yeah.
already doubled.
Okay.
That is the correct number.
Block.
Welcome
dead.
to a level 19 in
my
the chat.
God.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. Then a strike at Skullbolt.
Oh no! This actually is going to down Skobold.
Oh my God!
Can I? Okay.
Wait.
Okay, it's back. I was
Is
asking.
chat gonna make me read right now?
Do
Don't
you
reroll
want?
it. Just let me take it. Just
Oh, you're.
don't risk it.
I have to refresh my screen. I was gonna ask, am I even able to liberating step during my own turn?
You are. You get your reaction at the beginning of your turn, so you have the reaction. There's no other rule.